let me go get we can probably monitor and let me just go get my phone. I'll be back in a few seconds. Today, let me just make sure this map isn't leaked. Okay, yeah, this is the map from episode 4. So let me go get my phone real quick. This does not feel real. I kind of feel like, I don't know, it's like I'm there but I'm not. It's like I'm watching myself. I don't really know how to explain it. This probably was meant to go over to here, I bet, yeah. The frick? Okay. Let me go get my phone so I can read the chat. Okay, states. Okay, scratch that. My phone is at 1%. So, frick. Oh. Let me just go pull it up on YouTube. I can kind of have it to the side, I guess, or on the thing. Um, okay. There's probably going to be no one watching. But 1%. So, frick. Oh, frick. Someone is watching. Oh. Let me just go pull it up on YouTube. I can kind of have it to the side, I guess, or on the thing. Okay, I'm just gonna scratch that altogether. I'm way too tired to deal with this. Why is this not muted? I'm so freaking tired. Say, okay. This is going to be pain, but I'll. Okay, since I'm not going to have my recording voice because it's like freaking 11 p.m. No, 10, what? I don't know why. So I guess we want to have a divide Trebizond up into probably 2 states. That seems fit right. Trebizond is kind of tiny. Oh, oh yeah. I mean, tomorrow I may post a video. I have one ready, but it's not the highest quality one. It's not even a Wixo video. Actually, it is a Wixo video, but not one you kind of would expect. It's the longest one, 40 minutes, but it has no original content in it. It's literally just a mini movie. So, over here, I guess this is a Grand Duchy? I forgot. No, you're just a kingdom. Which I did not expect. Okay. Now going back to states. Just looking at these, they're fairly big, but we could probably divide these up a bit more. Let me turn off ideology. That's going to start to interfere in a bit. But it's funny. I thought I showed the religion map. I had the ethnicity map probably yesterday or 2 days ago. I know I didn't show that, but I kind of thought I showed the religion map. It's complex, yeah. Like, Babylon's the red religion. There's this. I kind of think of this so wrong thing. That's Judaism. Over here, I mean, this is just a bunch of tribal religions. Turning that map off, I kind of view all of these, except for you, to kind of be, like, I kind of think all of these I would classify as tribal empires, or the nomadic empires, like the Xiongnu or Gok Turkic people. Now, going back to states, now Van, I mean, after the war, they're basically, collapsed. I I didn't really feel happy with last video. Well, I got a DM on Discord by Ender. He really enjoyed it, which is nice. He thought it's the best, but I just felt like there's a lot more flaws to it. Now let me turn off the leaders. I don't know why I have that on. And Yemek's probably dead, but yeah, no, Yemek's dead. He was in episode 3. I would assume episode 3 and episode 4 has like a 400-year difference, maybe more. Now that's too tiny. We'll probably merge these into 2. I like that. And next we can go Toronto. I want to say for last. They're gonna have like a trillion or something crazy like that. I guess we can start to move over to the Levant and Anatolia. And I guess we're going to start with I think this is Middle Egypt. Over here is, or this is High Egypt or something. Since this is the, I guess, main part of the Nile, it flows up from here. I have a few plans for the Nile River, but next episode, it's going to be something a bit different. There's probably going to be a big delay in it. Next few days, I don't really have time to record anything. So I'm trying to do good amount of stuff right now. I'll check back on the chat or something. Yeah. Oh, 3 people watching. Okay. We're going. Yeah, no. I acted like I was recording a video for a second. Oh, that's funny. Egypt, it's pretty populated, but I wouldn't call this a kingdom yet. Just because how new the area is, and they just unified. So they're probably pretty unstable right now. Like a big one. But I could see it becoming pretty stable. I have no clue what I want to do with this region here yet. I have some ideas, mainly with this country here. This has been an empty quarter since like episode 2. There should have been a nation here. I'm not going to add one. There's probably just city-states. And I'm thinking we'll also redo the explored layer this live stream. I don't know how long I'll be live for. Probably decently long time. We're actually going to fuse these 2 provinces. That would make more sense in my opinion. Over here, I mean, this nation's going to be one state, province, area, region, whatever you want to call it. I have a few more layers I haven't shown. I have a country layer outlined, so I can, and, this is, Jordan is the least, claimed country with, like, 12 pixels, I think I said. What I found out. Divide you into 2. Oh, frick, I just realized this looks like Ender's Egypt color. I did not realize that. Well, they're probably not going to be around long. And if so, they're just going to be small. Oh, frick, Leak Series don't care. But I will say, I'm probably going to redo these and maybe add cities along some explored areas. As there's probably civilization, or at least pretty settled tribes here, especially in Yemen. Like, in real life, I think it was called the Saba. Yeah, the Saba. A civilization, they were in Yemen. And they traded a lot in Egypt. I forgot. They had a close friend. We don't even know where it is. I forgot the name, but they were kind of like in Yemen. Some people think Egypt. Or Sudan, Eritrea. Interesting stuff. That's over here, yeah. You're not even that populated. You're probably mostly desert. Same with you. And this is not a mapping mistake. I actually did want to have Israel control these areas. Well, I think this is maybe the Philistines, I'll call them. I want to get a name for every nation, but like going over to Assyria and Galia, that would just be way too much. Like, you're Uruk. I've already decided that. Uruk? Yeah, Uruk. You're Urmik. Those two. One of them has to die. Because I want to get them confused. Over here, I guess this is Sinai, but also kind of this is Sinai at the same time. Maybe I'll call you Suez. But, yeah. You're, I think, just because how sparsely populated this nation is, like, maybe in the future I can divide it up, but I feel like it should just be one. I'm now going to Israel. I mean, Israel's still powerful. They used to be the fourth strongest, as before episode 4, like midway through, before the raids. Just like 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I say 5, 6? Because you control a lot of territory. That's probably about it. Maybe Georgia's pretty strong. Babylon was strong. Uruk's pretty strong. Maybe one of you, but there's not many powerful nations. Those are the only ones now, but now Cyprus and Israel's kind of fallen out of that list, so there's basically just 3, that's kind of interesting. Just 3 powerful nations, which I'm just going to say next episode it's going to change. No, maybe. Going over here, I think we're going to make you 2 provinces. Probably a dividing line somewhere like that. But, like, we'll just say I have an exclave, that'd be pretty sick. Israel, probably like that's a province. Over here, just, I guess we'll call you Tyre, Beirut. This can be like a Jerusalem province, maybe? You can have this coastal one here. 4 provinces, that doesn't sound bad. I guess I'll call you something with the Levant, maybe. Since, yeah, Levant's pretty cool. We'll divide it like that. Cyprus, luckily I only need to do something like that. You're your own, and then you probably used to have the biggest economy. I should do something like economy thing. But you're probably the highest. And no, you're not the highest yet. Or you're not the highest right now. Maybe once, but there's a few things that want to be a bit different. Okay, now with the Levant done, I guess we go to the Italian duchies. Syracuse, they're a lesser Grand Duchy. It's kind of weird. Basically, they're almost Grand Duchy, but not quite there. Because if they control like this, I'd call them a Grand Duchy, but I wouldn't call them just a duchy. There may be a duchy bigger than them. Sorry, this is just a very off-topic thing. Let's see. You're a duchy, yeah. 5,000 pixels, yeah. But this area is pretty underpopulated. There's maybe a big city here or there, like, a lot of Anatolia is bigger, which kind of surprising, but not really. Going back to states, get back on topic. Syracuse, I may change your name. Like, you used to be Lydia, but like Lydia was actually kind of here, so I started calling you. I have it in my notes. I'm not bothered to check it though. There was like a Roman kingdom thing that used to be here. I was going to call it that, but I was like, let's just call it Litis. Who knows? Maybe they'll get something here. Maybe their capital have royal family. Yeah, something. No, this area wasn't explored. I don't know. Syracuse, that's done. Over here, I don't know why I didn't bother filling in the peninsula. Like, not the peninsula, but this region here. But it does get the shape, so at least there will be a province already drawn in when eventually, hopefully, someone claims it. I don't know if I'll use states that much, because a lot of times the borders won't be perfect for it. But they may be. All over here, all of these are probably just going to be one. As none of them are that powerful, I'd say you're the weakest nations under. Maybe you are, but I think I like your borders a lot, so you're probably safe for an episode or two. As now we're going to kind of go over here for a bit. Okay, I'm back. Over here, I guess we'll do something like this. What do I mean something like this? Is literally just your province. I want to assume, what are those islands called? No, I'm not bothered. Basically, you're probably just one big one. I just want to say, does it make more sense for an administrative view to probably have each one? But you're a republic, so, I mean, of course this would probably get the most votes. Maybe this, but Italy's still heavily underpopulated. Then the Sea People raids. That's interesting. I do have at least some plans for them. While I like these Montenegrin countries, since I've always liked the country of Montenegro, they just probably won't have used to the plot. Maybe. I have somewhat of the plot figured out, like not the ending, but an episode or two in, I do have one kind of big idea I'm eventually going to play out. I guess the start of it, kinda, not really though, will happen next episode. We have those three done. You're also underpopulated. Well, let's just do you since you don't have any real borders. We can probably divide you into something like this. Maybe we'll make a northern one like that. But I think you have the only proper city on the island. Most of these are just towns or tiny little villages. Is over here. I want to see more of these. Tehran, Achaemenid, I think that's the first one. I think Tehran's. I kind of did it for the Achaemenid Empire that kind of Cyrus ruled, Cyrus the Great. But there's a lot more Persian dynasties in the real world. So, like this, a lot of these are big, but they're pretty sparsely populated. But I would say, I think on the religion map. Okay, you're the red religion. I know that. Well, a lot of this area is the purple religion. And for anyone curious how, like, the Tehran religion got over to the Levant, basically, I think, let me pull up the religion map. Yeah, right here. Oh, wrong there. There's a prophet here, or kind of someone to do with the religion here. And eventually his family moved it over here, and they kind of started this whole thing. They kind of spread it, but they're kind of boxed in as northern Albania converted to the red religion.